It's done, Mataji.
Okay, okay, okay. Hari bol.
Hare Krishna devotees, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Today we are so fortunate to have Her Grace Shyama Kishori Mataji from Tennessee. And today Mataji will enlighten us on Srimad Bhagvatam, Canto 7, Chapter 8, verse 51, and also Mataji will speak on Damodar Leela. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances, and whenever you are ready, please take over the call.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories
And
to
sorry
you.
for delay, Mataji.
No, nothing to be sorry, Mataji. At least we are trying. That is the best thing.
Yeah, we all are learning new technology. That's why.
No, Mataji, totally fine. Krishna is very kind.
Yeah, please go ahead, Mataji.
Yes, thank you, Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Shri Guru and Goranga. Thank you, everybody, for giving me the opportunity to serve all the devotees. Please forgive my offenses that I will make while speaking, and please ignore them. Thank you. Hare Krishna, devotees. So we will start with Mangalacharan. So we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 8. Lord Nrsimhadev slays the king of the demons. So we will start with Mangalacharan. Om Agyantimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manu Avishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamahyam Dadati Savapadantikam Vande Aham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastude Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Anchakalptarubhascha Kripa Sindhuvyeva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 8. Lord Nrsimhadev slays the king of the demons. Text 51 we will be reading today. So this is like we all know, these are the prayers. They are all different. Gandharvas, Kinnaras, Charanas, they are all praying to the Lord. And we saw already, like Nrsimhadev, he killed the king of the demon, Hiranyakashipu. So the shloka is Shri Charana Vacha Hare Twangri Pankajam Bhava Pargam Ashrita Yad Esha Sadhu Chayas Tvaya Sura Samapitaha. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The inhabitants of the Charana planets. O Lord, because you have destroyed the demon Hiranyakashipu, who was always a stag in the hearts of all honest men, we are now relieved, and we eternally take shelter of your lotus feet, which awards the conditions of liberation from material contamination. Forward. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, in his transcendental form of Narhari, Narsingadev, is always ready to kill the demons who always create disturbances in the midst of honest devotees, in the minds of honest devotees. To spread the Krishna consciousness movement, devotees have to face many dangers and impediments all over the world. But a faithful servant who preaches with great devotion to the Lord must know that Lord Nrsimhadev is always his protector. Hare Krishna. So we can see here. So from the last many verses, we are reading the prayers of different demigods, and they are praying so nicely. So first of all, in the prayers, it never start like they start just asking their request. They start glorifying the Lord, how the Lord is so powerful, so glorious, how he is in transcendental mode. So they never ask any benediction from the Lord. First of all, they glorify the Lord. So here we can see in text 51, the inhabitants of Charana planets, they are praying like how the Lord has destroyed the demon Hiranyakashipu, who was always disturbing the devotees. And because he killed, that's why they are feeling very relief. And we all can see like demons are always creating the trouble for the devotees. And again, Prabhupada in each and every chapter, Prabhupada described the demonic people and devotees. So in how sometime if we try the best, still something happen. So we can see here like Prahlad Maharaj, the best example is Prahlad Maharaj. The devotees, they always see good thing in others. And Prahlad Maharaj, he tried his best for his father to make him devotee. So because devotees, they like to preach Krishna conscious everywhere. So we can see here like how the demigods, they are praying to the Lord. So we will read next verse after that. Text 52. Shri Yaksha Uchuhu Vayam Anuchar Mukhya Karma Bhiste Man Yes Ta Ihaditi Sutena Praptiva Vahatvam Sato Jana Paritapapam Tat Kartam Janate Te Narahara Upanita Panchatam Tam Vimsa. The inhabitants of Yakshalok prayed, O controller of the 24 elements, we are considered the best servant of your lordship because of rendering services pleasing to you. Yet we engaged as palanquin carrier by the order of Hiranyakashipu, the son of Diti. O Lord, in the form of Nrsingadev, you know how this demon gave trouble to everyone, but now you have killed him, and his body is mixed with the 5 material elements. Purport. The Supreme Lord is the controller of the 10 senses, the 5 material elements, the 5 sense object, the mind, the intelligence, the false ego, and the soul. Therefore, he is addressed as Panch Vimsha, the 25 elements. The inhabitants of the Yaksha planets are supposed to be the best of all servants, but Hiranyakashipu engaged them as palanquin carriers. The entire universe was in trouble because of Hiranyakashipu. But now that Hiranyakashipu's body was mixed with the 5 material elements, earth, water, fire, air, and sky, everyone felt relief. Upon Hiranyakashipu's death, the Yakshas were reinstated in their original service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Thus they felt obliged to the Lord and offered their prayers. Hare Krishna. So this is nice, like how we can see the demonic mentality. So they want to enjoy materially everything. Like Hiranyakashipu, he made these yakshas as his palanquin carrier. So we can see here Hiranyakashipu, he was so demonic Like same thing, like we can see the example of Ravana also, like all the demigods, even the Shani, who is uh, one of the like graha. So where the Ravan was sitting, so he puts Shani under his lotus feet. So all the demigods, like they are the as working in his palace as a servant. So we can see here the demonic mentalities, they just exploit everything in the whatever they get in the material world, they just use for their own sense gratification. And devotees, like on the other way, they use everything in Krishna's service. Like today we can see like Rupini Mataji. So she is trying, like she's using that, even though she don't know, but she's trying her best, so how to do that recording and everything. So this is the mentality of a devotee. So devotees, they try to do everything for Krishna's service, and demons they use for sense gratification. Here we can see the example of like Hiranyakashipu. He was very so demonic that he stopped all the fire sacrifice. This is their first, the demigods, they start doing that. Like we have different example in our past, like in the from the Brahma's whole day, like how demons are so demonic that they try to stop the worship of the Lord, because they want to be the enjoy. They are very, they have full most, they are very inimical toward the Lord. That's their inside, that's going on in their heart. So Prabhupada even said, like while reading Bhagavad Gita from different philosophers, like they are thinking like where like Krishna said, Man mana bhav mat bhakto. So they are thinking it's for us, not for Krishna. So how Prabhupada said, how it can be for other, but Krishna himself is saying here in Bhagavad Gita, every page about himself. So why you are not accepting Krishna as supreme? So that's why there are many like Mayavad philosopher or impersonal philosopher. They are just, they are hiding Krishna and making themselves more powerful than the Lord. So here we can see Hiranyakashipu, he was trying his best to kill his son. So from the beginning of this chapter, we all can see like like Hiranyakashipu, he was trying, first of all, he's tried his best to make his son as a perfect demon. And then he was not able to do that. Then he asked the two teacher to bring him to him, bring the boy to him. So at that time he was asking him where your Lord is. And Prahlad Maharaj, because devotees are very peaceful, that's why like we all can see that our Kapil Dev, he gave the nice quality of devotees. Ajad Shatru Shanta Shadva Sadhu Bhushana Titikshva Karunika. So these are the devotees quality. They are very tolerant, they are very peaceful. Like here the our best, like Prahlad Maharaj, who is one of the Mahajan. So this is the all good learning for all of us, like how demons, they try their best to disturb devotees, and the devotees on the other hand, they always just keep quiet. Like here the yakshas, the yakshlokas, they were praying, they were saying like they were they know like whatever service they are doing for Hiranyakashipu, it's not good, and they were feeling very bad because they are not doing that service for the Lord. But they are doing because of his demonic mentality. Otherwise he will start disturbing the whole planet, and he was disturbing everybody. That's why they start serving him. And the Lord is always very kind for his devotees. So like we can see from the many example, like whenever demon try to disturb the devotees, the Lord immediately appear. And Nrsimha Dev is such a beautiful form. For the devotee, we feel Nrsimha Dev form is very beautiful, because we love that form. We know this is Lord Nrsimha Dev, is how he is the protector of everything. He's whatever devotion service we are doing, he is the protector. That's why Srila Prabhupada even started Nrsimha prayer also, because Prabhupada know like Nrsimha Dev is the protector, and he will be he is the protector of all of us, whatever devotional service we are doing. So we can see here the yakshlokas, they are praying, and they are under the pressure of Hiranyakashipu. That's why they were doing that service. And now this, when Prahlad Maharaj said, "My Lord is in this pillar," immediately Lord Nrsimhadev appeared from that. Even though Brahmaji, the Hiranyakashipu, he tried his best to make himself immortal. So he asked different boon from Brahmaji, and Lord Nrsimhadev, he fulfilled all the condition. And immediately from the pillar, Lord appeared and he killed the demon. And then all the devotees, all the demigods, they start praying and they are feeling so joyful. So Nrsimhadev's form is so beautiful. The devotees, the demigods, they feel so joyful to see that form. But that form was so ferocious that we will see later also. Like even the Brahmaji was so scared to go closer to the Lord. So this is also nice pastime. Like there is mixed relationship, even though they have full faith, the Lord. But when the Lord is very, very angry, they are very, very scared. Like the Lord, no, who can pacify the Lord? So because like we all can see, the Lord's love and hate is very, very strong. The Lord's love to his devotees like at the max. He can do anything for the Lord, for his devotee. Like we all can see from the example of Pandavas, the Lord, he took the plates in their Raj Surya sacrifice for the service for his devotee. The brahmanas, they were eating whatever the plates left after eating. So the Lord was doing that service for his devotee satisfaction. He can do anything. And when his devotee get disturbed by demons, that time also he is very ferocious, like Nrsimhadev. He can do anything for the protection of his devotee. So when the Lord was so ferocious, so like horrible that time, like even Brahmaji was also very scared to go close to the Lord. So that time he asked Mother Lakshmi, like, you are the wife of the Lord. So wife is more closer to the husband. You know the mood of your husband. So can you please go and pacify him? The Mother Lakshmi said very beautiful thing. She said, I cannot go because the Lord loves more his devotee than me. So that's why she asked Prahlad Maharaj, you can go close to the Lord. So from these pastimes, we all can see it grows, it makes our faith strong toward the Lord. Because like sometimes people in the material world, they ask, like you are worshipping, always chanting Krishna's name, and you are worshipping Lord Vishnu's incarnation, what you will get? So you are just, or sometimes devotees, they are suffering, they are making fun, like even though you are chanting and you're doing everything, so but there is a lot of trouble for you also. But we all as a devotee, so we have that faith that the whatever suffering I'm getting, this is very less. It's supposed to be very, very heavy, but the Lord is very kind. He is reducing all the suffering. So we all can see, like devotees, they have very strong faith on the lotus feet of the Lord. That's why they never scared in the material world. So this is the quality of devotees. So we will read next shloka, text 53. Shri Kim Purusha Uchuhu Vayam Kim Purushastvam Tu Mahapurusha Ishvara Ayam Kupurusho Nashto Dhik Krita Sadhubhir Yada. The inhabitants of Kim Purusha Loka said, we are insignificant living entities, and you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Supreme Controller. Therefore, how can we offer suitable prayers unto you? When this demon was condemned by devotees because they were disgusted with him, he was then killed by you. Purport. The cause of the Supreme Lord's appearance on the earth is stated in Bhagavad Gita 4, 7, and 8 by the Lord Himself. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirvavati bharata abhyudhanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijameham paritranaya sadhuna vinashaya cha dushkrita dharma samsthapanardhaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Whenever and wherever there is a decrease in irreligious principles and a predominant rise in irreligion, at that time I descend myself to deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principle of religion. I myself appear millennium after millennium. The Lord appeared in order to execute two kinds of activities, to kill the demons and to protect the devotees. When the devotees are too disturbed by the demons, the Lord certainly appears in different incarnations to give the devotees protection. The devotees following in the footsteps of Prahlad Maharaj should not be disturbed by the demonic activities of the non-devotees. Rather, they should stick to their principle as sincere servant of the Lord, and rest assured that the demonic activities directed against them will not be able to stop their devotional service. Haribol. So we all can see like how Prabhupada purports, they make everything more and more sweet. These prayers are so nice in Bhagavatam from the beginning of first canto till the 12th canto. There are so many prayers. In the first canto, we have very sweet prayer of Queen Kunti Maharani. In second prayer, Brahmaji is praying. Third canto, like we have nice stuti of Mother Devahuti. Fourth canto, we have nice stuti of our that's Guru Maharaj. And then we all have like different prayers of different devotees. They make Srimad Bhagavatam more and more sweet. And we all can see like how the demigods, even though they are sakami, they have material desire, but they always go to the Lord for their protection. And the Lord is very, very kind. He always comes to protect his devotees. So we all can see like here they are praying, and they are describing how Lord's quality, like how he's the protector of his devotees. For the protection of his devotee, he can do anything. Like Prabhupada is quoting the verse from Bhagavad Gita 4.7 and 8. In that he said very nicely like how the Lord comes. Like here we can see like Hiranyakashipu, he was disturbing his son, all the demigods, even the Brahmanas, he was not giving protection to the cows. He stopped all the fire sacrifices, and so that's why he was doing all kind of activities. Finally the Lord appeared. So same here, Krishna is telling, like when Krishna is speaking, he is telling about himself. So we should also, like how it's very hard to believe people sometimes they never respect Bhagavad Gita. It's very hard because every word in Bhagavad Gita is so beautiful, so nice. Like here Krishna is saying Paritrana sadhunam. So first of all, the Lord appeared to protect his devotee. That's not vinashaya cha dushkritam. That comes second. First, he comes to protect his devotee, not for killing the demons, because that is the Lord's main business. He don't want to kill demons. He want to protect his devotee. For that purpose, he can do anything. And demons, when the demons appear, so they disrupt all the religious principles. This is their quality. This is their nature. And devotees, they are always trying their best to make everything smooth. So the Lord appeared to protect his devotee and to kill the demons and to reestablish the principle of religion. So Lord appeared in every millennium. So we all can see from the Sat Yuga, Treta, Dwapar, Kali Yuga. In each Yuga, the Lord appear in different incarnation. So sometimes he comes, sometimes his devotee comes. Like we all can see, like our Bhagavad Gita in ISKCON, like that Bhagavad Gita is, like for my experience, I read like Gita Press Bhagavad Gita 3 times before my marriage. So I didn't get even single word. So because why I was reading? Because everybody was saying like reading Bhagavad Gita is good. We are all Hindus, so we are from that community. So they feel like Bhagavad Gita is good to read. So I was reading, but I was not getting anything from that. But after reading Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita, I feel so good because everything relate. Like Lord Narsingh Dev's, this is very nice incident. Like when I was in college, so I always like 6 o'clock in the evening. If I stand on the door, my grandfather, he always tell me, like, don't stand on the door this time. I always ask question like, why? What is the reason? He said, like, just don't stand here 6 o'clock because it's not good time. So I then, after my marriage, when I met devotees in Bangalore, I asked the same question, Mataji, why we should not stand in the door? She said, because this is the time of Narshing Dev. Because when Narshing Dev comes, he comes 6 o'clock, twilight time. So evening time. So that is his time to come. So then it makes sense for me. So this is the devotees, they have clear vision. They know what is good and what is bad. They have full understanding. This is devotees' attitude. So we all can see, like, here the Lord is very kind, and Krishna said, Jnana Deepena Bhasvata. So from Bhagavad Gita. So Krishna, with the knowledge, with the torch, with the knowledge, so he destroyed the darkness born of ignorance from the heart of his devotees. So this is to show them special mercy. This is the Lord's special mercy. As soon as we surrender to the Lord immediately he start active. So this is like from the Bhagavad Gita. We all can see, like, in the first chapter, Arjuna was complaining, like, I don't want to fight Krishna because they are my relative, and he gave very nice reasons, because he was very compassionate to his family member. He was very scared of the one Shankara, like how the family tradition fall down. So he was very scared. So he was crying, and he said, like, please take my chariot to the middle of the army. And then in the text, second chapter, text 7, so he said, Shishyasteham sadhimam tvam prapannam. So when he surrendered, immediately the Lord acted as his teacher. So this is like when we surrender to Krishna for anything, the Lord immediately from the heart, he gyan, knowledge, he start giving us the knowledge, like how this material world is, how we have to act in this material world, what we have to do. So unless that's why, like, it's very, very important. Surrender is very important. In each and every chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is just telling surrender. Like we all can see, like from the second chapter, surrender start until the 8th chapter, 1866 was what Krishna said, Sarva dharmani parityajya mamekam sharanam raja. So this is, and on the top of that, Krishna said, Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshashami masucha. So Krishna said, I will take all whatever things you have done, just surrender unto me. So this is in the, like here, like Narshing Dev is very kind. So how he came to protect his devotees. So again and again, we all can see from the different yugas, the Lord come to protect his devotee. So this is the Lord is very kind. And why he's doing that? To give us these pastimes so that we all can meditate again and again on these pastimes. Because when we meditate on these pastimes, it makes our faith more and more strong. So this is very, very important. So this month is Kartik month. This is very auspicious month. We all can see, like, and we all, like, we have to do many things on this month. It's good if we can do, like, few things are very important. Like, but whatever we are doing already in ISKCON, we have Prabhupada made such a nice standard. So we always chant prayers. We always get up early in the morning. We just eat only prasadam. And these things, we always give water to Tulsi ji. So we already Prabhupada made everything in our day-to-day life. So this is very, very important. Like Prabhupada made everything so wonderful. Like we are doing everything, whatever we need to do to follow this Kartik Pratam. So Kartik month is very, very special. This month is, so whatever we do, it makes like 1,000 times. If we chant one round extra, it makes like 1,000 rounds we have chanted. So this is very nice. Like we Mataji asked me to mention about Damodar pastime. So in Damodar pastime, there is very nice, like Krishna, Mother Yashoda, she wants to bind Krishna. And what happened, like when Mother Yashoda was hearing different complaints from different cowherd like women, they were asking, like they were telling Mother Yashoda, like Krishna is making so many things in their house. He's stealing the butter. Sometimes they ask, like one gopi, she came to Mother Yashoda, she asked, like, can you do one thing? You can take away all the jewelry, whatever he is wearing. Because of those jewelries, he can see everything, even in the dark also. So the other gopi said, no, 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 don't do that. If you remove that, then he looks very beautiful with those jewelries. So don't do that. So Mother Shoda was very, very, like, she was feeling very bad, like how he's hearing all the different complaints for the Lord. So then one day she said, she thought, like, now you may all know, like, our Nand Maharaj, he had 9 lakh cows. So whatever the best milk she took from the cows, and she made the yogurt. There are 2 kind of butter. One butter is made from the milk, and what butter is made from the yogurt. The butter made from the yogurt is very, very different. It's very delicious, tasty, and very nice butter. So Mother Yashoda, she was making a nice butter for the Lord, so that he don't need to go any other's house, and he can be satisfied. So then what happened? Mother Yashoda, when she was, and Krishna was sleeping on his bed, and Mother Yashoda was just churning the butter very nicely. She has very nice bangles, earring. So bangles, they are making nice sound like the kartal and mridanga. So we all can see, like, here, like Mother Yashoda, when she was making nice butter, her earrings they are making nice sweet sound. And as soon as the Lord, like, they are making, so Krishna is very kind. So Mother Shoda is making everything for his satisfaction. The Lord immediately appear. So we all know, whenever how the Lord eats, he eats by the mantras we chant, and by the eyes. So because Brahmaji also, like he said, like, angani yasya sakle indirvitti manti. So Krishna's one part can do the other part of the work. So here Mother Yashoda, she was making nice butter, and Krishna immediately came there, and Krishna said, Mother, I am hungry. So Mother Yashoda, she started giving Krishna her breast milk, and immediately because when she was giving her breast milk, so that time the milk that she put on the stove start boiling. The milk was feeling like, if Krishna will drink Mother Yashoda's milk, that what is my life? And the milk was overboiled, and it came to the fire. So he gave up his life. So he said, what is the use of my life? Because Krishna is eating and drinking Mother Yashoda's milk. So this is, we all can see, like, how this is so nice, loving exchange. So then Mother Yashoda, she put Krishna down, and immediately she ran to take care of the milk. And then
Bye-bye.
So then immediately, and Mother Shoda, she was running to take care of the milk, and Krishna was feeling very bad. He was very offended. So he was feeling, and immediately he broke the butter pot, and he took the butter with him in a room. And there he called so many monkeys, and Krishna know, like, in a different incarnation in the Treta Yuga, Lord Ramchandra, when he was doing the fight with the Ravana, so all through his time, like, the monkeys, they were helping him a lot. So this time Krishna was thinking, like, they helped me a lot, so let me give them pleasure now, because they served me a lot. So he called all the monkeys there, and they came, and Krishna was giving butter to them, and they were all enjoying eating together. So immediately Mother Yashoda came there, and she was very angry to see. She saw the small footprint on the floor, and when she was following them, she saw Krishna was eating butter with the monkeys. She became very angry, and she has a stick in her hand. She was running after Krishna to catch him. And then we saw, like, how Mother Shoda was after Krishna. Krishna was running. Like, we all can see here, like, nice pastime. Like, Krishna he is the controller. So even the big yogis, they are not able to catch Krishna. So but Mother Shoda was trying to catch Krishna with her own power, even though her body is a little bit heavy, but she was trying. And the malti flower on her head, they were falling, and they were feeling, the flowers were feeling like, because our weight makes Mother the very difficult to run. Let us fall down. So we all can see from the example of milk and from the example of flowers and everything. In the material world, we take everything as a jad, and in the spiritual world, everything has as a life. So even the flowers, milk, they are living entities, and because this is the material and spiritual world realization. So we all can see, like here, Mother Yashoda was running after Krishna, and Krishna was she was not able to catch Krishna, and finally Krishna realized, like, Mother Yashoda is my devotee, so it's okay if she can catch me, like nobody can catch the Lord. So this we all know. Krishna had many pastimes, and then he Mother Shoda was able to catch him, and Mother Shoda said, like, because all the gopis were complaining me that you are doing this kind of thing. Now I saw today, like you did in front of me, so let me bind you. So there is one grinding machine, because you that time, like, they always use the grinding machine to grind their all the grains and everything with that machine. She 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 got a rope and she was trying to bind Krishna. The rope was always 2 fingers short. The acharyas explain that 2 fingers represent our efforts and the Lord's mercy. So the two things are very, very important in our devotional service. First thing is, like, we should make our efforts to understand Krishna. Then the Lord, by his mercy, he is merciful, he gives us the direction. So same thing here, we all can see Mother Shoda was trying to bind Krishna, and finally she got many rope from the other ladies, and finally Krishna decided, let Mother Shoda bind me. So, and Mother Shoda finally bind Krishna, and in that, when Mother Shoda start doing his housework, that her housework, that time Krishna, there is 2 nice tree, Arjuna tree. So Krishna went there, and because Krishna, when he comes, when he do something, he do many things simultaneously. So this is Krishna's pastime, that there are 2 trees, and the 2 trees were the sons of Kubera. They were son of Kubera. So then that he broke the 2 tree, and the 2 personality appeared from that, Nal Kubera or Manigreva. So they were sons of Kubera in the previous life, like in the rivers, they were without clothes, they were taking bath with the ladies. And when Narad Muni passed there, so Narad Muni was very surprised to see those ladies. They were so respectable toward Narad Muni, immediately covered their body. But they were so shameless that they were not feeling anything. So Narad Muni cursed them. Okay, you can become, because your thinking is like jad, so you can become a tree, because you are not acting like human being. So that's why he made them tree, and finally they were asking, please forgive us. So that time the Narad Muni said, okay, you can go and become a tree in Vrindavan, 2 tree, so that after many many years, the Lord will appear and he will deliver you from this tree body. So the Lord is he's, because like here we can see the from Narsinghdev's example, like how the Lord Narsingdev appeared to protect his devotee, the words of his devotee, like Brahmaji gave boon. So same thing here, because Narad Muni said to make his devotees' words true, he can do anything. So that time the Lord delivered the 2 sons of Kubera, and they were praying, and they left for their abode. So this is the Krishna's very, very kind, sweet pastime. Damodar Leela is very, very sweet. The whole month we all can hear Krishna's baby pastimes. We can meditate on these pastimes, because by hearing, by meditating, and by reading, so we all can make like our consciousness will be like that. So that's why I say, Idam te vapurnath Gopala Balam. That Gopal, that beautiful Krishna's form, always stays in my mind. I don't want any liberation. If we read the Damodar Ashtakam, they describe that I don't want any kind of liberation, not in the Vaikuntha land. I just want this beautiful form of the Lord. The whole Kartik is full of festival. Like it start with that Purnima. it starts Sharad Purnima. Then Narottam Das Thakur's disappearance day. Then like, we all can see like how there are different like Gopa Ashtami, Govardhan Puja, Srila Prabhupada's disappearance day, like Diwali. Diwali day is the day that time this Damodar Leela happened. So this month is very, very auspicious. We should all make goal like reading Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam. Even if we read one shloka, that is very, very nice. Chanting more rounds, associating with devotees, do whatever service we have, just do more so that we can have spiritual strength for the whole year. So thank you very much for everybody. Hare Krishna, everybody. Yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Madana Pranam to you. Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the wonderful class, and thank you for appreciating our services we are doing, under our like Guru Vargas. So somehow the other, doing. I just first wanted to ask if anybody has any questions before, I have one question, but I'll ask later. But if anybody has any questions or comments for Mataji, then they can go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Geeta. Thank you so much for your very, very inspiring and wonderful class on Kartik Mas. I actually was a little confused about that milk boiling that you were saying when Lord Krishna was having Yashoda Ma's milk. What happened to the milk? The other milk?
So that milk was boiling, the milk was feeling very bad because Krishna was drinking Mother Yashoda's milk. The milk was thinking like if Krishna's stomach is full with that milk that Mother Yashoda is feeding, so what about me? So he won't be able to drink me. So that's why he said, let's give my body because Krishna won't be able to drink me. So he was feeling very bad. So this is like everything is in person form in the spiritual world, like even the milk, the flowers. So in the material world, we think they are jad, they don't have life. We feel like that. But in the spiritual world, like Vrinda Devi, Tulsi Maharani just plant here in the material world. But in the spiritual world, they have the living entity like us. They are because they are serving the Lord. Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, I wanted to comment like we've heard this, that everything in the spiritual world is living. The grass, the clouds, the river, Yamuna, Ganga, and everything is living. So from the Damodar Leela, that comes out because the pot is boiling and it's also wanting attention. And also, like, sometimes they say, I don't know, like, this is just my thing, I don't know, I've heard it, that they say that if you're boiling milk at home and the milk little bit falls out, it's supposed to be auspicious or good. I don't know, is this true or is it just my
I don't know, Mataji, for that.
Okay, Mataji. And also like some people feel that, oh, the milk has fallen, but sometimes there are some families in South India, because we have so many rituals and so many things.
Yeah, Mataji, I know, like the South India, like in South India, like mostly like when they come to new home, that time though they some people they do this ceremony like boiling the milk to boiling so that it can come out little bit. They want that when they come in the new home. I saw in one of our friends' house when they came to new house, that time by purposefully they overboil it and they want the milk to fall a little bit, so they feel it's auspicious. But North India, like I'm from New Delhi, so I don't know that, but in South India I know like some.
You heard of this, right?
Yes, I heard it. It. I remember. Like I now, because after some time we forget things. When you told me that time, it came to my mind. Yes, I saw somebody's house by purposefully they overboil the milk and the milk spilling in the milk.
Yeah, and I like the point you said that at the time of dusk, when Hiranyakashipu was on the door, it's not good to be there because that's a place where Hiranyakashipu is like killing a demon. So, we should not be standing at that particular time on the thing. I mean, we can follow that because at least through that, we can remember Lord Narasimha Dev, you know. Otherwise, normally what happens when we're going out somewhere, then Jai Narasimha Dev we go. And then what happens when we reach our destination, we don't say Jai then. Then we don't say Jai. We only say in the beginning, God give us protection. Once I've reached there, good, you did your job. But we have to express our gratitude when we reach the destination also. Jai Narasimha Dev again, or we can do the whole prayer also in the beginning and not later. So that way we are expressing our gratitude for every small thing. So yes, Mataji, just some thoughts coming because of your class. Otherwise, my mind was completely blank thinking what we're going to do. So wonderful class. So now hearing is so important because it activates the mind and
we need association, Madhavi. That's why these calls are for that only.
Yes.
That we can associate, more and more.
So Mataji, I'll ask my question now. In verse 52, it says that the 5 things. I mean, somebody's addressing someone saying that you killed, so all the 5 things are merged into the material elements: earth, water, fire, air, sky.
Yes, Madhavi.
Okay, so isn't this what it is when the body is burnt?
Yeah, same thing, Mataji. When immediately as soon as it's a same thing. They said because he left the body, now they have to burn the body. That time immediately as soon as soul leaves the body, the 5 things they goes back. Our body is made of these 5 gross things and 3 subtle things they stay, but the gross things they mix with that. That's why they are just glorifying the Lord because you killed now the 5 things. We are relieved. We are free now. That anxiety that he was giving us, because the 5 things they will go back, and we are free now.
Yes.
Martin.
So the other things like the mind, intelligence, false ego, and the soul, they are kind of connected together. They're on a subtle level.
Yeah, they are subtle level. Yes, Mataji. 3 things we all can see, different people, they have different mindset. From that we can see how in the previous life they were, how some people, when we ask can Prabhu chant Krishna's name. So some people are like that, they immediately start chanting 16 rounds. And for the some people, we have to tell them again and again. And then then sometimes they just start chanting 1 round, then 2 rounds. Then slowly their train goes. So, but this shows their karma, that previous, and that what they carry 3 things, mind, intelligence, and ego, and the soul is always there. Yes, madam.
But sometimes, Mataji, is very surprising. Like when, all of a sudden a person starts chanting 16 rounds. And before that, his life has been so much filled with, lust, anger, greed. All those things are there. And still, like you mentioned, Krishna is so merciful that somehow, because, when we reflect back and we see now we are chanting, so then, of course, we are more happy, peaceful, and all these qualities we experience, and it cleanses our heart too. But in the same life, only we are chanting 16 rounds. But if you reflect back a couple of years, you will see that, at least I'm talking about myself, that, I won't appreciate myself at all. I mean, I had all the negative qualities. And, but I don't know, it's really causeless mercy that somehow, and then, of course, we see a lot of people in our family who will just not chant what we may do. We can stand upside down also. They will not chant.
Yeah, Mataji. Yes, I agree. I told my parents, they are chanting, but I told them take initiation and everything. They are going to the temple sometime, and they are associating devotees. But sometime my father, I told him so many times, take some service in the temple, because it's very, very good. Because now they are retired, what they made more. They don't need anything else. So give your time to the temple, do whatever, even do Charnamrit service, do something for the temple. And they are very close to Delhi temple, Rohini temple, but still, even though he is my father, he read Bhagavatam, he like to chant, but temple service, because these things are reading Bhagavatam, chanting is important, but we need association of devotees. That is also very important. So, like, even though he is my father, what to do, Mataji? It's previous karma.
Yes, Mataji. And like when we say I mean, I'm not talking about Krishna consciousness. I'm just generally saying that when, we serve our elders or our younger, so we get their blessings. I mean, like for example, you have an old mother in your home and you cook khichdi for her and give. Or, she's not able to walk very much. So you make sure you help her in small things. So blessings are there. You'll get blessings, right? But just imagine the blessings we get when we actually go and serve the devotees of Krishna. Krishna is so happy. So, like sometimes I just tend to tell the family members that, like serving devotees is, I mean, you already served Krishna. You don't need to serve Krishna like separately. I mean, you serve devotees because devotees are always making plans to serve Krishna. You're assisting them. So that's why we say, right? Das anu das anu das. Lord Chaitanya has mentioned. Simply that we have to do. I mean, even when he did the marginum of the temple, Lord Chaitanya, he engaged everyone. So many people were cleaning and he wanted like proper cleaning done, So, and he came as a devotee. So it is such a wonderful example we have as Lord. Again, so merciful, he became a devotee. Hare Krishna. Sorry. Yeah. So, devotees are chanting. It's so nice. So, I mean, he became through the, like he's, I mean, I feel that like this is such a merciful month. And in this month, we are so fortunate to have Srila Prabhupada and Lord Chaitanya in our life because, and that too, Lord Chaitanya came as a devotee. So it is like we are spoon fed, literally. It's like he's telling us, do this, do the cleaning, do that, like all these, do the chanting, offer your food. So, I mean, if, and of course, teaching the sannyasis, how we have to maintain distance from the mataji, from the lady, all the sannyasis we have in our ISKCON. I mean, so much I'm sure, it's coming from Lord Chaitanya only because he himself became a sannyasi in such a young age, and left his wife, two of his wives and all that. So it's really wonderful. And then, of course, we have Srila Prabhupada. I mean, what do I say? Whatever I will say will be less only. That, so much he sacrificed. I mean, there are some people who will say, well, he had a family, he left family, but they will not realize that, he was at the age where he didn't leave the family when he did all his duties and he left his wife with the elder son. Because some people will say, he asked that, okay, will you choose me or tea, So wife must have just said like that because, how husband-wife relationship is. She says, I'm going to choose tea. I love tea, So it's so good that she said that. It's actually very good because then, Prabhupada got a chance to, follow his Guru Maharaj's instructions. So I'm just going a little far reach to Leelamrit. I've reached Leelamrit. But yes, Mataji, it's so nice this thing. And about, this first verse, I was just concentrating on that, how, our actually everything gets merged, and the first line of the Supreme Lord is a controller of the 10 senses.
Yeah.
So please, Krishna is the control of our body and all the bodies made of 5. Everything is in control of. So why do we worry so much, like that? And then, of course, protection, one of the lines you read is like, the protection is given by the Lord. Why should we be afraid? So we should do our devotional service like that. So
yes, Mataji, nice. Mataji, can I ask you one thing? Actually, we have to go somewhere. Can I leave the class? Is it okay for you? Please
no,
follow
I think
me
it's
over
okay.
there.
Just we can end the call right away. We do that many times. But if anybody has last minute question, comment. Otherwise, we can just right away end the call.
Actually, I have to go. We have to go somewhere. That's why. Otherwise, even
No problem. Sorry.
I don't like to.
We'll start with the prayers. Yeah. But thank you, Mataji, once again for coming.
Thank you,
it was Mataji, Prabhuji's turn to give her Mataji's husband. But
Yes,
Mataji, he accepted.
I'm so sorry, Mataji. Prabhu's meeting starts 7 a.m.
Yeah.
That's why he is in meeting right now.
Hopefully next time we can have Prabhuji also, and the meetings will delay maybe some other.
I don't know, like his office work is because he has to meet.
Because both of you wonderful classes. Please convey to Prabhuji from my side. So Vakalpatrubhascha
Kripa Sindhu Patitanam Pavani Vaishnava. Thank you, all the devotees. Hare
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, everybody. Hare Krishna, everybody.
Shyama Kishori Mataji ki jai.
All the Vaishnavas ki jai. Thank you, devotees. Hare Krishna.
Deep Dan Mant ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Jai.